Hey everybody, it's Richard here with Organ Paintball and Blast. So we're trying to do a small little video here to kind of explain the O-ring change for the back block. We had just realized that some of our 90 durometer 010 O-rings had 70s in them, which is no good. So the product is fully supported, so we're going to be sending those out, which mean, and by the way, what it means is that if we decide to change the ram housing, volume chamber shutoff, doesn't matter, we will send that updated part out to the customer for free. So that is included in buying the engine. But the reason why this is important is because in the bolt retraction speed to this engine is so soft that in the event that this becomes dislodged, the 01070 that's in here, and I will take this all apart so you guys can see it, but in the event that it does become dislodged, this would not have enough force to push it back into place. That's what makes it a really soft shot. It just doesn't have enough force to push it back into place. So for those that are onslaught owners that remember the Rhino mods, this couldn't even collapse that return spring that they made for the engine. So yeah, you want to make sure to get that changed. We will send that out to everybody that purchased it. The second thing is the button. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but the engine button that's in there's a number 11 and it's a 70 durometer. 50 makes it way easier to push than the standard 70 durometer. There was a couple other issues that are questions that customers had. We had a gentleman who got his engine and he had swapped the grease with 55. No, 55 is not an acceptable grease for this. It's not going to work. The best thing is like a light, like a Dow 33 light. Our whipped cream is the Dow 33 with basically it's the base without any of the Molykote additives. So it's worth a try. It actually is really good stuff. And I'm trying to keep this somewhat quick because I'm not even sure what size YouTube accepts for a video. So there was a second thing that was raised, and we had a customer that had his bolt delay set to 5 milliseconds from the standard 15. So for those that don't know, bolt delay is basically telling your eyes to be ready for a shot sooner. Well, the problem with that is that your marker will think that the bolt is a paintball, and it will attempt to fire it before the bolt has had a chance to reset and the engine fill with air, etc. So it is important that you just factory reset it. And basically, we recommend all the factory settings. Dwell is set to 12, bolt delay 15. HPR is going to be 160 to 180 generally, depending on your location, barrel, paint, things like that. Might be higher if you're trying to overbore things, but the benefit of this marker is the increased volume chamber for efficiency, the durability. I mean, the thing just works. And then, of course, the substantially lowered retraction force, reducing any snap and kick, making it a very soft shot comparable to the stock engine. But just as an example for those that already know, all you're going to want to do when you receive this is just take this apart. And again, I'm really hoping that this looks okay. This is not something, we weren't really set up for this. That's pretty much it. Now, this already has a 90 in it, so it's irrelevant, but you can take a pick, take that out, take a little grease if you want, and just switch it in there. It's a bumper. It doesn't even really need grease, but if you want to, I would just add a tiny little bit. And then you can just go ahead holding the top like that. You can use this or your thumb. Boom, done. And then if you want to do the button, take it out. This is a fairly simple change. I really don't think anyone's going to have an issue with it. Again, we've already got the correct thing in there. And then voila, take the old one out, put your spring back in there. It is a little difficult when it's slick. What I like to do on these is kind of lean it to the left, grab it with your thumb, wiggle it a little bit. There shouldn't be any stripping or force. These go straight in. So if you're feeling it's like cocked or kinked, or it's feeling like there's any amount of stripping going on, just stop, rotate it. But I like to hold it, kind of lift it up, and then just start screwing down. Very simple changes. Again, fully supported product. If we do update or change anything, we will send you the parts for free. And again, I really, really hope that this video actually comes out looking okay on YouTube. But I guess we'll find out here in a second because I'm going to go ahead and upload it. And for people wondering that it does come with instructions. But essentially, when you put this in your marker, you can use this as a a tool to remove, to remove it, so it helps save some fingernails. So any questions, feel free to email us, customer service@blastlegacy.com. We'll make sure to get you taken care of. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.